Hey, it's Lisa. In today's video, I want to use roses from Valentine's Day. I don't know if everybody still has them, but I'm the type of girl that doesn't care if they're a little dry and dead. I still think they look beautiful, so I hold on to mine for a while. I want to use these roses and I want to put them on a nail in some kind of design. So I have one that stayed a little soft right here, and then the majority of them got all crispy and hard like this one. Just gonna get started with that. And I took some press-ons and I'm gonna use those today. So I started buffing this one. So I'm gonna buff the rest. I don't know if I'm exactly gonna do 3 of these, but we'll see. Because I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna wing it as I go and see what I come up with and what works. And I'm just gonna buff all the shine out of here so we have a good base for all this to stick on. Okay. Let's do the last one here. So I'm gonna get rid of that tip where it comes off the mold. Now buff this one. Make sure you get the free edges of them, because that's where you want the gel. I'm using hard gel. That's what I do my nails with. I actually do it with fiber gel, but I want to use clear. So dust off your fingernail. So you just want to take a little rubbing alcohol and just clean that surface of the nail. Oops, made a little splash. Okay, last one. All right, so now these guys are ready for whatever I'm doing, which I don't even know. I'm not too sure if I want to start off with gel as the base or just a base coat of gel polish. But yeah, this is what I'll be using, the IBD hard gel in clear for at least the encapsulation. I'm going to encapsulate these. All right, so let me find my base coat. Well, first of all, actually, I should take some petals off, right? Let's maybe get on the inside so there's none of those dark marks. Sorry, Rose, but hopefully you're going to be something pretty. Won't pluck you in vain. Okay, so probably not going to need much, obviously. I want to keep some clear. Maybe I can even add some of these leaves in there. So I'm going to take off some of the crunchies, because who knows, you know, like the dry flowers that you buy, maybe it'll work better being crunchy. So let me take off like a whole leaf here. We can cut it up and see how we want to work with that. Okay, so that's that. So I think I'm going to start off by, I don't know if I should cut it or just rip them. All right, so with these guys, I think this might work well because it's still soft. So it might just, you know, form to the nail. Let me see if I rip. If I can rip it in small enough pieces. So that works. It's too big. Okay, and if they're too big, you know, just keep on ripping. Because I don't want it to look like we just polished the nail with pink. I want it to look like rose petals. Maybe I can combine the crunchy and the pink. I don't know. We'll see. Just winging this. I don't really know. But hopefully it turns out pretty. And I'm gonna add some glitter, maybe some gems. Okay. So let's get started. I'm using my pointy tweezers. So I think I want to start off with base gel, see how that works. Hopefully it doesn't run too much as I'm trying to do this. I mean, it just might. We'll see. If it does, I'll just wipe it off and start with the clear gel. the clear hard gel. Get a little more. Make sure you get all the edges. All right. I really like how this piece over here looks. Let's just plop that on. Next, I think I kept these too big. Let's see, you learn as you go. It's just all experimenting. All right, should we put, yeah, I gotta break some of these a little more here. Maybe I'll just use my scissor. Cut that, okay. Push that into place, see where I like it. Oh, I like that right on the edge. All right, now I'm gonna try putting in some of these leaves because I think that'll look really pretty. Adding some different colors. You know what, I'm just gonna cure this before I move on with the leaves. So I don't want those to move. I'm pretty happy with that placement. So I'm mixing the soft rose, you know, the petals that are still soft, with the harder petals, just to get some different dimension, different colors going on. So this is done curing. I think I'm gonna go in with another coat of base so I can add some of those leaves. It's kind of, whoa, these guys just jump all over the place. Let's lay that there. It's hard to work with the actual leaves. Oh, petals are much easier. All right, I'll just leave you like that. Not about to struggle so much with these. Put a little leaf there. One over here. Now, I want to leave room for some glitter and stuff, so I'm not going to add too much. Okay, now we're just gonna flash cure that again. Now to leave it clear, put sparkles. I think you can't go wrong with some glitter action, right? So I have this pack of all glitter pieces here. Let's see from the back. Maybe I'll use the ones that reflect a little green to tie it all in. What I think I'm gonna do is just dip my tweezers in some base coat and just pick up some pieces here. Because I don't want too much glitter. I don't want to take away from the roses. Just add some at the top. You know, I just want a little sparkle here and there. That looks really pretty. It's a green reflective piece. I want to get that on there. Put some on the sides over here. Maybe put a little on the petals. Let's see. Don't forget about the side view of your nails. All right, I think that's gonna be it. I don't want to go crazy here with the glitter. So far, I think that looks really nice. All right. No, and obviously this can be done with any kind of flower. You know, flowers from your garden, dandelions, whatever you want. I think it'll all look pretty. And the best part is it's a free decoration. All right, so we gave that a flash cure. So now I'm gonna go in with my builder gel, and you wanna build up the shape of the nail. So like I said, I'm using IBD hard gel and clear. So whenever you're using a gel, you always want like that slip layer. So I'm just gonna take, you know, a small to medium sized bead, and I'm just gonna brush it over the whole nail. So now I'm gonna go in with some more clear gel, build up this nail a little bit. So when you're working with clear gel, you kind of just want to go like this in like a round swooping motion side to side. Bring that down. Okay, and you always want to make sure that you cap those free edges. So just go up the side. We're going to cure that for a full 60 seconds. Now that that's finished curing, you want to get some more alcohol. Clean off that sticky layer. Now I'm not going too thick or crazy because it's not on an actual person. So I just want to do enough to make sure that I covered what's underneath well, so when I file, I don't file into it. I'm just going to use a hand file because, like I said, I didn't go too crazy with the gel. So I always start from one side and the other side. File from the underneath. Okay. Get that tip. Short, straight. Towards that tip, you always want to do this kind of motion. Because you don't need that part to be too thick. Where you need it the thickest is near the apex, where your natural nail is. So you have all that support and structure. Okay, and you just file until you're happy with the shape. I'm just gonna file off camera because you guys don't need to sit here for 5 minutes watching me file. So I'll be back. Okay, so I filed that. Now I'm just gonna buff it. Make sure any kind of grooves or unevenness is off the nail. That should be good. Again, get your rubbing alcohol, clean off your nail. I'm gonna add the top coat. That's the moment of truth. Now you can see everything. That looks really pretty. I like that a lot. I'll do these to my real nails. Okay. Got sparkle in there. Really like this. Okay, give that a full cure. 60 seconds. Okay, so here's that first nail all done with the top coat cured. So now I'm gonna move on to the next nail. I was kind of thinking maybe to see if I can do like a French tip with the rose. So I'm gonna start off like I did before. I'm gonna do a base coat. I'm using the Beetles base coat and top coat, the brand Beetles, because it's really thick and I really like that a lot. You know, it'll help cover any nicks and scratches. It's also good for doing this, laying things on it. Which one of these can be a nail tip? Let's try this. So I'm gonna lay it like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna get little pieces. This one, nice and rounded for us already. Some of that darker one. This is the crunchy. It's a little crunchy. Let's try to flatten it. Put that there. I don't know if this is like a rose overload right now, but all right, let's add some greenery. Maybe that'll help this out. I I think it's this piece that's throwing me off. So I think I'm gonna do it like that. And then just cut off or file off the excess. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So, on small green. I keep changing my mind. But that's what happens sometimes. You gotta figure out what you like and what you don't like. I gotta get that to flatten. Should that be all? I think that should be all. Give that a cure. And now I'm gonna add another base coat. So I think I'm gonna do like a gold vibe with this one. So I got these foil flakes. One's gold and silver. Let's do that. I like when my nails match my rings. So if I can do stuff that has both gold and silver, I like that. Because it covers all your bases. Okay, yeah, these are foil flakes. Put that in there. That looks pretty. Let's get some silver going on. Actually, I don't think I want it on that tip area. Kind of just want to leave that as is. Now I'm going to cure this. Okay, so now we're going to get into trimming up what's hanging off. So there's no point to encapsulate that and give me more work to file. No need for that. So now we're going to take our clear hard gel and we're going to encapsulate. Let's get a nice size bowl or bead with it. Whatever you want to call it. Just want to twist if you have that like hanging like that. Start at the top. I'm doing this in a really thick layer, but if you were doing this on yourself or on another person, you would want to do this in thin layers, because if you do gel too thick, you're going to get heat spikes. And, you know, that hurts. You really don't want that to happen. You want to avoid that. So definitely recommend, if you're doing this on an actual person, to not do it so thick. Cure this for the full 60. Okay, that's done. Clean off the sticky layer. Put some alcohol. Okay. And again, like I said, I'm just going to use my hand file. Okay, so I'm done with the filing. Dust it off. Just gonna do a little buff over the whole nail. Okay, that should be good. Clean this off. Let's give it its top coat. Right here, the beetles again. It's really, really thick. And it's affordable. That looks nice, if I do say so myself. All right, you want to cap those edges. Now, let's give that a cure. Okay. So here are 2 completed nails with the real roses inside. I absolutely love how these came out. Now we can just leave it like this, or we can add a little extra bling, which I'm probably gonna do, because bling is better. Now, since we have both silver and gold flakes in here, you can do both colors or just stick to one. I think I'm going to try these oil slick ones, and then some smaller gold ones, like the one in the middle. I'm going to add some more of those colorful ones. Okay. Okay, give that a cure. For this one, I'm just going to put some of the base coat down the center, because I have this really pretty rose charm I want to add. Just like that. Not too much. If you want it not to be too much of a look, just something as simple as that, or leaving it plain, I think looks beautiful. I also have this handheld cure that if a charm is like wobbling too much and you're not sure if it's going to dry straight once you put in your lamp, you can just use this so you can see it and make sure it dries how you want it to. So here's this one complete. Let's get this one out. Okay, so here's the second one. And then, like I said, we have this more simple one, which also has some big glitter pieces in it and just a nice pretty silver rose charm. So that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. This was really cool to do. And like I said, it's a great idea to do with any type of real flower. Get some free nail art. And that's it. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel to see more. Thank you. Bye.